We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brad Keller is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brian O'Grady is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in. New problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
So digging in now, Brandon Lau. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. This year against right-handed pitching, Lau is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now batting, Hunter Renfroe comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to right center. Soler is there. And the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Yanni Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
In is Jorge Soler. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. He's got it.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed to the upper deck. Hits this one hard the other way, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 14 homers and 58 runs batted in. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Soler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
The pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Too high. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
No one out with a runner at second. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Joey.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up now, Willie Adames. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
As a look, now the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Yandy Diaz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
Kevin Smith will be next. From the stretch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
So coming to the plate, Brian O'Grady. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 3 and the Royals nothing. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 66.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Chirinos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Inside.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Michael Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, a dozen home runs, and 43 RBIs. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance? Joey Wendell, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Sent out to straightaway center field. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Anderson Miller, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Here comes the first pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Miller is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And there's one down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Brett Phillips will bat next. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Mondesi carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And it's quickly 0-2. So far this season, Mondesi has a slugging percentage a little over 425, a respectable number. Ready with the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 1-0.
Yeah. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kevin Smith waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin.
Eric Skoglund answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Number 53, Eric Skoglund.
Kevin Smith will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian O'Grady. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Nope. Too low, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
At the plate, Brendan Lau, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 3 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat.
This side, ball 1.
And right into the shift. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. A 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. On a line, that's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Perez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Again, another foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Now batting. Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. One out and a runner on second base. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for Kansas City, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Franco, the former Philly, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco, number 13 for him on the year, and the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The batter, the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Standing in now, Anderson Miller. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Misses. Ball two.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a hard liner towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The center fielder, number 15.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to first, scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Whit Merrifield. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Merrifield hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So stepping in, Yandy Diaz. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Kevin Smith, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Two balls and a strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He's got it one away. Ready now, Brandon Lau. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope,
missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
One ball, one
Runner
strike.
at first here, one man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Phillips is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Popped him up. O'Hearn has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rays 4 and the Royals 1. Andrew Kittredge enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set and the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Dozier. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jesse Hahn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Jesse Hahn.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's 2 for 4.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier Waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Miller has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. 1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next will be Willy Adames. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Now batting, number 56.
So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to holding the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Maikel Franco is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Anderson Miller, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hit back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. We'll march on to the eighth. The Rays 4 and the Royals 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Miller is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Brian O'Grady. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the eighth inning. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Scott Barlow gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is, the 3-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air out toward left. Miller is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In his career, Renfroe brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one. but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back, the first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. From the belt, kicks and deals. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Would be next. The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brett Phillips.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With Merrifield next to bat.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Chaz Rowe answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 4-2. Jake Kalish enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Settling in now, Joey Wendell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Michael Brasso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 323. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Kevin Smith waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Up next for the Rays, Kevin Smith. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Soler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So nothing in the Tampa ninth. Last chance coming up for KC. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Michael Brasso will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing second base, number 43, Michael Brasso.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Jose Alvarado is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Alvarado.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The catcher, number 15, Salvador.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
2 out with the man at first. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yonny Chirinos earns his 8th victory of the season. Brad Keller couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Jose Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.